Hola! I have some bad news. Unfortunately, I missed my first flight this morning because the terminal that was stated on the information I was given through the email of confirmation was different. And if you know anything about Cancun airport, they have different terminals and they're around about sort of half an hour walk away from each other. So I got there and then they were like, oh well, maybe we could do it as carry on, but I was still a couple of kilos too heavy for what they wanted for me to be able to get on. Thinking now, I'm like, maybe I should have just got rid of more stuff. Maybe it might have saved me money even though I would have had to buy more things. But so I just purchased some internet for the airport here, and then I booked a flight because I'm just flying to another place in Mexico and then I'm flying to my destination, and I couldn't book a flight over the counter here without doing a return flight, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be returning. Well, I'm definitely not going to fly back to Mexico after the country, so I'm not sure. I just wasn't going to work, so I managed to get some internet and then booked it online for a later flight this afternoon for when I land in Mexico City. It should give me a couple of hours to if I land in a domestic terminal, I should be able to get to the international one in a reasonable amount of time. And I just went up to a counter and I asked a few of them how much it costs just to get the next flight to Mexico City. So I got that arranged. Gosh for that. And I was almost going to book a flight because I have to take a really long bus from when I arrive in the country to the place that I want to go to in the country. But then I decided no, I'll just have to just take the really long bus and I'll be there much later than I expected. Good thing for what I was wanting to do, I did allow myself a number of days to get there. A couple of days to get there because of the transport, especially with that bus, because the bus ride can be like anything from 18 to 20 hours. But I decided no, I'm not going to do the flight. I'm just going to have to catch a different bus and risk it that way. So yeah, so that was a very expensive mistake, and it's played a massive dent in the budget. So I've arrived in Mexico City, should I say airport. And I didn't end up filming the landing because the ladies put away like my little front pack that had my phone in it, so I couldn't film the landing. Yeah, it was interesting flying over the city. Definitely a lot of air pollution. It was quite noticeable, and even as we were starting to land, I could smell it in the air. For the last hour or so, I've been looking for internet because when I went to check in, they needed proof that I was going to be leaving the country that I'm flying to. And to be honest, I hadn't actually booked it, which was silly of me. I don't know what I was thinking, so I just had to quickly go book some flights out of there. And I asked if I could get vegan food on the flight, and they said I needed 48 hours notice, and unfortunately I only booked this flight this morning. I've just landed in Panama City, in Panama, of course. No, it's not the destination that I'm going to, but it is on the way there, and I would love to come back to Panama. It's been a place that has been recommended to me a number of times, along with Costa Rica and a few of the other Central American countries. But you will have to keep waiting to find out where my final destination for this travel today, the next couple of days, is going to be. So the next flight leaves very soon, and I only had to walk literally 20 meters from arriving here to the departure. So I've arrived in the country that I was traveling to. However, my bag's not here, so I don't really know. This has been like a really weird day, missing flights, having to book other flights, and then bags missing. So I've decided I'm going to catch a flight tonight to the place that I want to get to, and I'll let you know soon where I am. I just went and got some fruit in the city that I first landed in, and so I'm just going to hang out at the airport all day long. Probably just have a few naps.
Thank you.
to the final destination for the day, and I managed to get my bag as well, and more announcements, more interruptions. So I'll try to talk over the top. So the country that I'm going to be travelling next is Peru, and I've been wanting to come here since I was 7 years old, so I'm really glad that I finally made it, and it was a bit of a roller coaster to get here, shall I say, especially from Mexico. But I will stop recording now, and I'll start filming again tomorrow, so I'll see you soon.